Get on home, yeah. Get on home.
Hi everyone, my name's Dan Wardrope, and today I want to talk to you about why creative is king. I always talk about this, okay? It's a big part of what I teach, and when I'm on the phone calls with my students and when I'm helping them in our private mastermind, we always talk about creative and how that moves the needle the fastest. All right, there's a lot of scaremongering and everything that's going on with Facebook at the moment, people's accounts getting banned and people saying it's harder and harder to do online advertising. Okay, I disagree completely. I think there's never been a better time, and I'll explain why in a little bit. And I want to put that in context with why the creative is what you need to focus on most if you're running an agency at the moment. All right, so let's say we're running an advertising campaign for Google AdWords. All right, just could be any traffic platform. Okay, I would say back in 2014, 50% of the skills associated with generating leads or getting a return on investment on advertising. So what you're finding is the people that were winning in 2014 were really, really good at all of these hacks, okay? All of these ways to, download pivot tables and have a look at what the click-through rates were and have a look at what interests are doing the best and day parting and hours of day and all that complicated stuff, which used to drive me crazy. And I was okay at that, but the real guys that were getting their amazing results were the guys that just had this dialed in, and they were able to manage their campaigns better than everyone else. They were able to use scripts and automation and all this type of stuff to make things work, okay? And the other 50%, which has still moved the needle the most when you think about it, is the creative. Okay, when I talk about the creative, I mean the ad copy, the call to action, the way that you speak to the prospect, knowing your offer, all that type of stuff, okay? What we're seeing today, in my opinion, 20% of this is the campaign management. The other 80% down here is creative. It's got better for us as advertising agencies because we don't have to worry about all this complicated stuff anymore. If we can focus on understanding our customer, and if you can spend time on that, and I know that that can be a little bit boring at times, but it's where the real gold is at in this day and age, okay? Because the way that these algorithms and artificial intelligence is working, I don't know how these guys do it. Very, very clever, but they know how to show the right ad to the right person at the right time. All of this management stuff that I'm talking about over here is kind of out of the window. You don't even need to worry about that anymore. So the ones that are winning understand the fact that 80% of the time and the work and the effort needs to be going into the creative, the hooks, understanding your customer, understanding how to speak to them in their language. All right, this is where the gold is. So when my students come and talk to me about getting help, I always say to them, have you looked at the creative? Have you developed your 4 hooks? Have you tried a lot of different images? You need to put the work in. You need to be updating those ads. And this methodology works on, the creative methodology works on any platform. It doesn't matter whether it's YouTube pre-roll ads, doesn't matter if it's GDN, doesn't matter if it's Twitter, doesn't matter if it's Facebook, the same thing applies. These algorithms are getting so much smarter, and you just have to focus on the creative, all right? So we have a training video. We'll also link to this below the video, which shows you how we start up and build to pay per lead agency. I think you'll enjoy it. I'll speak to you soon.